Sejam bem-vindos mais uma vez. Aqui é Bruno Benigno, direto do 38º Congresso Europeu, direto de Milão, na Itália. E eu tenho um prazer de receber aqui ao meu lado uma das maiores autoridades mundiais no tratamento do câncer de próstata, a doutora Silke Gillessen, da Suíça. Dr. Silke, it's a pleasure having you here. And we are here to talk for a very hot topic in the prostate cancer field. There is PSMA, Lutécio PSMA, in the theranostic area. So, Dr. Silke, I would like to hear your thoughts about when you see 5 years ahead, what do you think? I know this is a guess exercises, but what do you think that PSMA and the Lutécio treatment will be the role of this therapy as a monotherapy or in conjunction with other kinds of therapies that we already have? What do you see the field moving in the next 5 years, and specifically in this topic?
Okay, as you know, right, so we have now one substance already approved based on the VISION trial in patients with very advanced metastatic CRPC. So I guess, you know, it's going to come earlier and earlier. So the trials at least are ongoing, or even one has already also completed, where the population was a bit different at an earlier stage, also mCRPC, but only after one novel endocrine agent, so before the chemotherapy. So I think it's really a mechanism that does work. We have seen patients really respond well. It's quite well tolerated in that stage. And I guess it's going to go earlier and earlier. We have some trials now in metastatic hormone sensitive. So again, metastatic hormone sensitive. One is already almost finished as far as I know. Another one is planned, another one is ongoing. So we will also have more information about the hormone sensitive stage. And I know you as a urologist, you are more interested in go even earlier.
Yes.
I guess. So we saw the phase 1-2, it was more a feasibility study from Rina.
And I just talked with Dr. Rina.
Yeah,
just 5 minutes. Yeah,
yes.
Just 5 minutes before.
Right.
And as he shown the lutectomy trial, that it's a quite provoking data in this area of neoadjuvant treatment of prostate cancer. But of course, we are not ready for this scenario yet.
Exactly. So I would be really a bit cautious, because I guess, you know, it's really the endpoints have nothing to do with like oncology endpoints. And I think that Alberto Briganti really made a very, very good discussion about the trial. I mean, the trial I think is very nice as a proof of concept to also learn much more about the lutetium. But there were some patients, I don't know if you've seen it, where the PSA went really up during that period, and probably something you don't want as a urologist, that you may be losing patients then for a curative treatment. So in that sense, I think it was really a very, very early phase trial, in a sense of looking at feasibility, how good can you operate after the treatment. Personally, I see the lutetium PSMA treatment more like in a bit more advanced stages, or in very, very selected patients.
Yeah, I really would like to see the data. You know, I don't know if you are, you know, recruiting any patients in this scenario, but in two specific scenarios. A scenario of men with castration-resistant prostate cancer, that we are moving from a single kind of drugs association with PARP inhibitors, as we see in the propel, the scenario of propel data.
We can discuss that as well, because also there, I mean,
what PSMA, what lutetium will do in this scenario, and in the hormone sensitive, as now we are discussing triple therapy, and what will be the lutetium in this scenario, in these two scenarios?
So the trials are not for patients who would receive the triplet therapy right now. So one trial, the PSMA addition, as you know, is standard of care, but not the triplet, as far as I know, but I wasn't part of that trial. Then there's another French trial testing adding lutetium PSMA for the patients who don't respond well to the standard of care in metastatic hormone sensitive disease. And we are planning an arm in Stampede for the polymetastatic patients. Yeah. So hopefully we can start quite soon also with that. But we want to have one arm with the oligometastatic patients with radiation therapy to the metastasis and to the primary. And the patients who are not eligible for the oligometastatic trial could go into a trial adding lutetium in another dose and schedule as in the PSMA edition. So that's planned, but it hasn't opened yet.
So, Dr. Gillessen, thank you very much for your time. I know that you had another meeting right now, so I appreciate. And I hope to see you. Yeah, I hope to see you soon in Brazil.
Hello, also to Fernando. Yeah, Fernando. For the next year, we should make the invitation. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, and everyone should come to APCCC 2024. It's in April, and I hope a lot of Brazilians and South Americans will come and join us. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gillessen.